Circular economy. The circular economy is an economic development model that prioritizes sustainability and minimizes waste. By designing out waste and pollution, keeping products and materials in use, and regenerating natural systems. This is achieved by moving away from the traditional take, make, throw away linear economy model to a circular model, in which resources are used more efficiently and waste is minimized. In a circular economy, products and materials are designed to be reused, repaired or recycled, and natural resources are conserved through renewable energy and sustainable practices. This not only benefits the environment, but can also improve economic growth and create new opportunities for innovation and job creation. Ultimately, the circular economy offers a path toward a more sustainable and prosperous future by promoting more efficient and responsible use of natural resources. Below we discuss 5 key circular economy activities. Designing for circularity. One of the key strategies of the circular economy. It involves creating products and services with an eye toward easy repair, reuse or recycling, as well as minimizing resource consumption and waste generation. It's important to consider from the design stage the potential for further use of a product after its first life cycle. Designing for circularity includes, but is not limited to, the following aspects. Using materials with longer life cycles that can be recycled or reused. Minimizing components that are difficult to process or recycle, such as material mixtures, toxic or hazardous substances. Designing products that can be easily disassembled into parts or modules for easy repair and replacement, which in turn extends the life of the product. Designing products to last longer, by using more durable materials or designing the product to be more resistant to wear and tear or damage. Designing products for reuse or recovery at the end of their original life cycle, for example by designing them in a modular form that allows them to be easily disassembled and reused. Pursuing design for circularity can increase resource efficiency and reduce waste, as well as improve the economic efficiency of production processes and foster new business models. Long product lifespan. The circular economy seeks to extend the useful life of products through repairs, upgrades and improvements. This reduces the need for new products, which in turn helps reduce waste. The following steps can be taken to achieve this goal. Repair and upgrade. If a product is damaged, consider whether it can be repaired rather than replaced with a new one. Repairing a product, which is often cheaper than buying a new one, can extend its life by many years. You can also upgrade a product, which allows you to extend its life and improve its performance. Product sharing. This strategy emphasizes sharing products rather than owning them. Business models such as sharing, renting and leasing, allow reducing the need for new products and resources. Proper use. It's worth remembering that proper use of products can affect their lifespan. Pay attention to the manufacturer's recommendations, take good care of the products, and follow maintenance and operation policies. Improving products. Carrying out product modifications, such as adding new features or improvements, can extend the life of products and ensure continued usability. All this is important in terms of improving economic efficiency and reducing the negative impact of production on the environment. Resource management. It involves the effective management of raw materials and natural resources to minimize the consumption of raw materials and reduce waste generation. To this end, the following steps are taken. Waste weight reduction. The goal is to minimize waste through efficient use of resources and the introduction of waste separation and recycling principles. Use of secondary raw materials. Waste can be processed and used as secondary raw materials in production processes. This reduces the need for new raw materials. Efficient use of raw materials. The focus here is on the efficient use of raw materials, which means, among other things, reducing losses in the production process, reusing raw material residues and minimizing losses during transportation. Monitoring and reporting. It is also essential to monitor and report on the amount of raw materials used, the amount of waste generated, and the results of measures taken to reduce the negative environmental impact of production. Innovation and development. An important element of this strategy is the development of new technologies and innovative solutions to make more efficient and sustainable use of resources. Exchange of services and products. Service and product exchanges counter consumerism by promoting business models in which producers, consumers and users share the same resources. Here are a few examples of how this can be done. Rentals. For example, rentals of tools, sports equipment or furniture. Instead of buying a product that will be used only once or occasionally, you can use a rental service and return the product when you have finished using it. Sharing. Sharing products among users is also an example of a strategy for exchanging services and products. Platforms can be created, where users can share tools, electronics or cars. Exchanging products that are no longer needed, but which can be useful to others. Examples include used goods fairs or goods exchange groups on social networks. The service instead of product model. In this model, customers do not buy products, but use services offered by the manufacturer. An example would be a laundry service, in which customers pay for clean clothes instead of buying new ones. Remanufacturing and refurbishing. Customers can use refurbishing and remanufacturing services to extend the life of products. This will reduce waste and the need to buy new products. Recycling and recovery of raw materials. That is the processing of used products and waste to obtain secondary raw materials, which in turn can be reused to produce new products. Here are some examples of the methods used here. Mechanical recycling. The process involves converting waste into recyclable materials that can be reused, such as converting plastic bottles into plastics or cardboard into paper. Chemical recycling. This involves processing waste through chemical processes to produce new raw materials. Energy recovery from waste. The process of using waste to produce electricity or heat. Examples include power plants that burn waste or biogas plants that produce biogas from organic waste. Upcycling. The process of converting used products into new, more valuable products. Use of secondary raw materials in manufacturing. Manufacturing new products from recycled materials is another example of recycling and resource recovery strategies. For example, making paper from recycled paper or recycling plastic bottles. Recycling and recovery of raw materials reduce the amount of waste and raw materials consumed, which has a positive impact on the environment. This also reduces the amount of greenhouse gas emissions and energy consumed in the extraction and transportation of primary raw materials.